Hi friends, Andy Vegan. Today I make a pea soup. The 5-minute pea soup, I call it. It's my classic. I have one of the early recipes of mine what I made on my channel. It's so nice. I have the frozen peas here. I have always some in my freezer. They're very expensive and one of my favorite food, peas, like all legumes. But the pea soup is cool because it is in 5 minutes I make a pea soup. It is super delicious, super easy to make. And I can make variations, almost endless. So what I have here, 2.5 cups, or 2 cups maybe, frozen peas. They can be frozen. Put them into the blender. They're so cold, they don't come out of the bowl. So, I have to help a little bit. There's one little pea running away. No chance. So the frozen peas, part 1. And see, I get them to make it creamy. You could blend it right away, but I make it creamy with cashews and avocados. I have here half a cup, or a little bit more on cashews, and half a small avocado. Not too much. Avocado makes it a little bit fluffy. The cashews make it creamy, like a cream, and the avocados make it a little bit fluffy. That means a little bit foamy, a tiny little bit. Don't take too much avocado, but a little bit is really nice for the pea soup. Pretty much a standard. You can also take coconut cream instead. Yeah, there are many ways to do it. It's also a nice flavor. So what is the standard to make the pea soup? And variation today is with marjoram. Here I have a large amount of marjoram. That's a classic for peas. And I have salt, Himalayan salt, a tablespoon or so. And I have 2 cloves garlic. And I have a 1/8 of an onion. You see a fresh onion here. You can't take too much. It becomes too hot, too sharp. But a small amount of onion, nice. Peas love onion. And today I have also a chili pepper. This is a whole chili pepper, a red one. I begin with a half. Don't know what it's like. It might be too much, so I begin with a half. Very simple. Half of it goes in. The rest I keep to taste it. So, and half a lemon. This is something I noticed quite late. Only this year, I guess, or last year, this year, I guess. I made my first pea soup with a lemon. Usually I didn't put lemon into peas, and I thought it might be actually very nice. I tried it, was blown away. It's so nice. The salt and the lemon make the pea even nicer. So chili is also a classic for pea. Peas and chili is a classic combination. It's very nice. The pea is very tolerant, you know. She has a very gentle, a little bit sweet flavor. She can carry many different flavors. Vanilla pea soup is also chili vanilla pea soup. Marjoram is a classic for regular pea soups when you cook it. And I also tried, of course, in my 5-minute pea soup. Here, now the boiler has just stopped boiling, and I show you how much I need here. You see, I put the water into my my blender, and it goes just a centimeter or so on top of the ingredients. Just a little bit more than the ingredients. Yeah, just like that. And I can always add a little bit later if I want more, because of course important for the soup, maybe the most important thing of a soup is the texture. It has to be nice and creamy, not too firm, not too runny, right in between. That's why we'll play a little bit. And I found when you have the frozen peas and the almost boiling water, you come to a perfect temperature. It's a warm pea soup and not too cold, not too hot. And you can also, of course, heat it afterwards, so blend it longer or so to make it hotter if you like. So let's go ahead with the blender dance. The blender, by the way, is a German brand. It's called Revo Blend. The guy who makes it is pretty enthusiastic, and this is a good invention. We have it now in Germany for 12 or 13 years. It works very well with upgrades, and it's very powerful, pretty inexpensive, and has some nice features. Check it out, Revo Blend. Recommended. Blender dance. Let's see. I will check. I can always season to taste. At the first glance, it looks a little bit too creamy, but a pea soup can be creamy. It still looks a little bit too creamy. Yeah, I will have to add some water. So better to begin with a little bit less. Otherwise, the other way around, it's not so easy to change that. Mm. Well, the flavor is very, very good. But yes, I can put the whole chili in. One chili is a very good idea. And I also put a little bit more salt. Yeah. You see, just a little bit more. And that's it. Marjoram is perfect amount. It's I don't know if you know marjoram flavor. It's a little bit hard to explain. It's a rough flavor somehow. It's like wild southern Mediterranean countries with heat. The herbs are wild. They are strong. They have to protect themselves against the hot sun. The flavor, the wild flavors in the marjoram, I love it. For the peas, it's perfect. This sweet, gentle pea and the strong marjoram, perfect. So a little bit more water. I can always add a little more. Let's see, one more blender dance. That looks better. When I show you, you will understand what I'm talking about. Oh, that is a perfect texture. Now what about the flavor? Let's see that. Melting away. Have a look. Oh yeah, nice. Has strong flavor, but not aggressive. Ah, very nice. Here, that's what it looks like. I'll just give you a little sample here. You see, just to see the texture, a little bit the surface, what it looks like, the color. See, it's warm. And I love it already. It's my latest pea soup with chili and marjoram. Yeah, very nice. I will decorate it with put very nice on the pea soup and have a bowl. You put some chunks, pieces, quarters or so of avocado on top, and maybe some fleur de sel, the large crystals of salt that have been come from the sea directly on top, just to get a little bit crunch, a little bit nice optics. It's beautiful. That's just some idea. Maybe a little bit of chili powder or so, some ringlets to make it a little bit more beautiful. You will see that on the photo. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will rush to eat my pea soup now. I'm very happy. It's so fun. It makes just 5 minutes, and you have a wonderful, nourishing, healthy pea soup. What can you ask for, right? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like the video, subscribe to MTV on YouTube. I have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. And there you can also make a donation. There's a thanks button under the video.